Imagine this. You're down 0-2 in the NBA Finals. The odds are stacked against you. What do?
Give up.
Not if you're Dwyane Wade.
Oh.
You dig deep, you defy expectations, and lead your team to 4 straight victories.
Wow.
To clinch your first championship at just 24 years old.
That 2006 Finals performance against the Mavericks was incredible.
It really was.
It wasn't just talent, you know?
Right?
It was about an unwavering belief in himself and his team when everyone else had counted them out.
That's the Dwyane Wade we're diving into today.
Hey.
The one who rose from a challenging childhood in Chicago to become an NBA legend and a powerful voice for change.
I'm excited to learn more.
We'll uncover how those early experiences shaped him.
Okay.
How he navigated the highs and lows of his basketball career, and how he uses his platform to make a real difference in the world.
His story is really fascinating. You know, it's not just a straight climb to success. There were academic hurdles, injuries, and moments of self-doubt along the way. But what stands out is his resilience, his ability to learn and adapt, and his commitment to his values.
Let's start at the beginning with those challenging early years in Chicago.
Okay.
His childhood was marked by his parents' separation and his mother's struggles with substance addiction.
That must have been a difficult environment for any child to grow up in.
Absolutely.
But thankfully, Dwyane wasn't alone. His older sister, Tragil, recognized the need for a change and made the decision to move him to live with their father.
That decision was a huge turning point in his life.
Sounds like
It not only provided a more stable environment,
right.
but it also introduced him to basketball,
Wow.
which quickly became his refuge and his passion.
It's amazing how sports can provide an outlet, you know,
Yeah.
a sense of purpose and a path forward, especially for young people facing adversity.
Definitely.
For Dwyane, basketball wasn't just a game.
It was an escape.
Yeah, it was a way to channel his energy, build confidence, and dream of a brighter future.
But even with his newfound passion for basketball, the path to success wasn't easy.
No, it rarely is.
When he got to Marquette University, he faced academic challenges and wasn't even eligible to play in his freshman year.
That could have been a devastating setback for a lot of aspiring athletes.
I imagine so.
But Dwyane responded with incredible determination. He focused on his academics, improved his grades,
Wow.
and essentially used that year to hone his work ethic and build a foundation for future success.
So he turned those initial setbacks into an opportunity for growth.
Exactly.
That's impressive.
And when he finally got to play in his sophomore year, he wasn't just a talented athlete.
Right.
He was a leader, someone who inspired his teammates with his dedication and commitment to excellence.
And that leadership, combined with his undeniable talent, propelled him toward the NBA draft.
The 2003 draft was a pivotal moment, being selected 5th overall by the Miami Heat.
Amazing.
It was a dream come true, but it was also just the beginning of a new chapter.
Absolutely.
He entered a league filled with established stars.
A lot of pressure.
Yeah, but there was a sense that Dwyane wasn't intimidated.
He was ready.
He was ready to prove himself.
And he certainly did that in his third year during the 2006 NBA Finals against the Dallas Mavericks.
That series was a roller coaster.
It was.
Down 0-2, most people had written the Heat off.
Yeah, I remember that.
But Dwyane had other plans.
Oh, yeah.
His performances in games 3, 4, and 5.
Unbelievable.
They were legendary. He put the team on his back and almost single-handedly shifted the momentum of the series.
His ability to rise to the occasion in those pressure cooker moments was truly remarkable.
It was.
What was it about his game, his mentality, that allowed him to achieve that level of dominance?
Well, it was a combination of factors. Of
Yeah.
course, there was the raw talent, the athleticism, the ability to score from anywhere on the court. But what truly set him apart was his unwavering belief in himself and his team, his refusal to accept defeat.
He had that clutch gene that separates the good players from the greats. And that Game 6 victory, clinching his first NBA championship and Finals MVP at such a young age, was a testament to his hard work, dedication, and ability to overcome adversity. But what's even more impressive is that Dwyane's story doesn't end there. He didn't just achieve success on the court. He used that success as a platform to make a difference in the world.
That's what makes him truly special.
It does.
You know, and you're right, his impact goes way beyond basketball.
He really understands the power of his platform
Yeah,
and uses it to champion important causes
definitely.
like social justice and community engagement.
His advocacy for the LGBTQ plus community has been incredibly powerful, especially given his own daughter's journey.
It's so true. It takes real courage to speak out on those issues.
Yeah, especially in a world where there's so much negativity and backlash.
He doesn't shy away from tough conversations at all.
No, No, he doesn't. What's really striking is his authenticity.
Yeah.
He speaks from personal experience and uses his influence to lift up voices that are often marginalized or overlooked.
It's not just talk. Dwyane's actions definitely back up his words,
He's involved in so many charitable initiatives.
especially ones focused on empowering youth and supporting those communities that need it most.
It really shows his character and his values. He could have just focused on his basketball career, and enjoyed being famous and wealthy.
I know what you mean.
But he chose to do more.
To give back.
Yeah, to use his platform to make a real difference in the lives of others.
And let's not forget his role as a father.
Absolutely. He talks openly about the joys and challenges of parenting,
He's become a role model for so many people.
showing it's possible to have a demanding career and still be a dedicated parent.
You can see how important family is to him,
In everything he does.
and he's not afraid to be vulnerable.
To share his struggles and triumphs as a parent.
It makes him even more relatable.
And inspiring.
So, we've talked about his work off the court, but let's go back to his basketball career for a minute.
Sure.
His style of play was so dynamic and captivating, what made him such a unique and exciting player to watch.
Well, Dwyane had this incredible combination of power and finesse.
Yeah.
He could attack the basket with such force, absorb contact and still finish with these incredible layups.
I know.
But he was also so smooth and deceptive.
Using his footwork and ball handling to just create space and get to his spots.
Exactly.
He was a master of the Euro step.
Oh, yeah. I remember watching him use that move.
He too.
To just glide past defenders. It was like he was defying physics.
I know, right?
And he wasn't just a scorer.
Right.
He was a fantastic passer. He made everyone around him better.
He had that knack for finding the open man.
And making the right play in those crucial moments.
He wasn't afraid to take the big shot either.
He had that clutch.
That ability to step up when the game was on the line.
But he was also a team player. He understood that basketball is a collective effort.
That balance between individual brilliance and teamwork is what made him so special.
And it wasn't just his talent on the court.
Yep.
He was a true leader.
In every sense.
His work ethic, his dedication to his craft, and his ability to inspire his teammates were just as important.
You can't argue with that. Dwyane's impact goes way beyond any individual accomplishment or statistic.
I agree.
He embodies resilience, determination, leadership, and using his platform for good.
And his story resonates with so many people.
I think it's because it shows us that greatness is achievable, even in the face of adversity.
It's about believing in yourself, working hard, and never giving up on your dreams both on and off the court.
So we've really been digging into the story of Dwyane Wade, from those tough early years to his NBA success and his work off the court. But let's think about what it all means for us,
I think that's an important point. It's great to admire his journey, but how do we learn from it?
Yeah, how do we apply it to our own lives?
Exactly.
Well, first off, resilience.
Oh, absolutely.
Dwyane went through a lot early on, but he used those hardships as fuel.
Yeah, he didn't let them define him.
It's a great example of how we can choose how we respond to challenges.
He didn't just survive, he thrived.
Exactly, and that's a mindset we can all work on.
For sure.
His story shows that setbacks don't have to control our future.
Right.
We can create a different path, even when things seem impossible.
It's about taking control.
And it's not just about bouncing back, it's about growth and adapting too.
Oh, yeah, look at his long NBA career.
16 seasons.
To stay on top for that long in such a demanding sport that takes constant evolution.
He didn't just try to hold on to his old ways.
He changed his game as his body changed.
He found new skills and new ways to contribute.
That's a lesson for all of us, no matter what we do.
The world's always changing.
And succeed, we need to be open to learning and adapting.
Like Dwyane said, my belief is stronger than your doubt.
Powerful words.
It's about self-belief and pushing past our comfort zones.
Now, beyond personal growth, Dwyane's life also shows us the importance of using success to make a difference.
He's a role model for that, for sure.
He uses his platform to lift others up.
His dedication to social justice community work and being a mentor is inspiring.
It shows that real success isn't just about personal achievements.
It's about contributing to something bigger.
And it doesn't require huge actions.
It's the little things showing up in your community, speaking out for change, supporting those around you.
Exactly.
Dwyane's actions remind us we all have the power to make a difference.
No matter where we come from or what we have.
It's about leaving the world a better place.
And finally, I think Dwyane's story shows the power of teamwork and collaboration.
His biggest wins were with a team.
Right. surrounded by people who shared his vision.
He reminds us that we can do so much more when we work together.
Using each other's strengths and supporting each other.
So Dwyane Wade's life, it's really about human potential.
His journey, with all its ups and downs, shows us that greatness isn't a destination.
It's a journey.
It's about facing those challenges, evolving, helping others, and believing in collective action.
So as we wrap up our deep dive into Dwyane Wade's life,
It's been quite a journey.
we hope you learned something and felt inspired.
We hope so.
What seemingly impossible dreams will you go after?
What challenges will you overcome?
Remember, it's not about where you start. It's about where you end up.
And you have the power to write your own amazing story.
That's it for our deep dive. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.